These are all the buffs and nerfs coming to Duelists in Season 2.5 of Marvel Rivals. Up first, Hawkeye is getting a slight boost to his regular hits. They're increasing the base damage of his arrow from 32 to 34. They're also reducing the projectile damage of Blast Arrow from 15 to 16. I think that's meant to be increasing. And they're also increasing the spell field damage from 32 to 34. They're increasing the maximum focus from 70 to 75, increasing the charging speed when aiming at an enemy from 100 seconds to 108 seconds, and charge fall off speed from 30 seconds to 32 seconds. Hela is also getting a buff. They're increasing the charge capacity of the Night Sword Thorn from 8 to 10. Human Torch is getting a deserved nerf. They're reducing the damage of Fire Cluster from 7 per hit to 6 per hit, increasing the charge speed of Blazing Blast from 2 seconds to 3 seconds. The big nerf here is they are decreasing the shield value gained from Flaming Meteor from 75 to 50 and increasing the cooldown of it from 15 seconds to 20 seconds. Iron Fist is getting a nerf to his damage and his survivability. I don't think they needed to nerf both. They're lowering the Dragon's defense damage blocked bonus health conversion rate from 1.5 to 1.3, and they are decreasing the maximum bonus health converted from damage blocked from 200 to 175. They're also decreasing the dash distance of his kick on the Z-axis when there is no target, and they're reducing Dragon's defense cooldown reduction from his basic hits from 1.5 to 1 seconds. Iron Man is getting a bit of a damage nerf and a survivability nerf. They're getting rid of his Gamma Overdrive team up as well, but he's going to be anchoring Ultron's team up. They're decreasing the projectile damage of the third repulsor blast from 50 to 45, not that crazy, and decreasing the spell field damage from 60 to 55. They're reducing armor overdrive maximum bonus health from 100 to 50. Namor's ultimate radius is going to be getting a bit of a buff, but the outer circle damage is going to be doing 20 less damage. I do like these buffs a little bit. They're increasing the cooldown of Blessing of the Deep from 15 seconds to 20 seconds, but they're also adjusting the Monstro spawn damage fall off starting from 20 meters reducing to 30% at 40 meters to starting at 20 meters reducing to 50% at 40 meters. Psylocke is getting a much deserved nerf. They're decreasing the retrieval damage of Wing Shurikens from 14 to 12 per hit, so you won't be getting one shot as much, and decreasing the invisibility duration from 3 seconds to 2 seconds. Squirrel Girl is getting some crazy buff. They're increasing the capacity of Burst Acorn from 10 to 12, decreasing the cooldown of Mammal Bond from 12 to 10. Star-Lord is going to be getting his ultimate less frequently, but they're also increasing the power of his ultimate. Storm's ultimate is going to be getting a damage buff by 10 damage, kind of crazy. And Punisher is also getting a well-deserved buff. They're reducing the movement slow rate of his ultimate ability from 20% to 10% when not firing, and from 40% to 30% when firing. I do think he deserved this. He was an easy target when he was in his ultimate. They're increasing his magazine size from 30 to 40 and his single hit damage from 18 to 19 and slightly reducing spread when firing. Thanks for watching. Follow for the strategist.